Starting boot up sequence. Starting initiation sequence. Starting initiation sequence phase 2.
Do I have to do all the beeping sounds?
Yes.
It's an iPad. It doesn't do those
No,
things.
you have to. Beep, bop, boop. Boot up. Initiated. Loading. Loading. Loading.
You know, I've never tried this
Loading.
hard to get porn in space.
Loading.
But let me. I'm gonna be honest.
Loading.
It's like not easy.
Loading. That is nice, Travis.
Oh.
Loading. Loading. Loading.
Oh yes, finally.
1 pixel loaded.
Oh, all right, cool, dude. I'm gonna.
And it is a glossy JPEG.
This pixel is gonna get me so hard right now. Once I get 2 pixels,
it's just vaguely skin colored.
it's like a peach color.
Okay, but imagine how happy it would be when you get a second pixel. It's like, oh my god,
like,
I'm doubling my fun.
You know what? Would be really sad is if it loaded the dick first.
Oh my god.
And then the vagina.
It's like it loads from the right side over, and it's sort of a thing where like there's the girl is with the guy on the side, but his dick is traveling all the way to the right side of the picture. So it just starts. It's
just like you get 90% peen.
It loads a full schlong before it even gets to a.
We'll see.
You
know, the AI in this the software notices human shapes and it loads what you want to get first. And unfortunately, the vagina software is just not there yet.
It's not
just not there. So it recognizes the shape of a penis and it lands you a good high quality JPEG.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Space Tech Talk. This is where I sit down with astronaut Travis Flesher.
Hey, how's it going?
We discuss the various usages and problems you encounter while trying to use tech in space.
Yes, tech in space.
Now, one thing is no Wi-Fi. Is that true though? Do they have Wi-Fi on the ISS?
Is that a real question, or is this for a question?
That is a real question.
I'm assuming they have a version of
some sort of.
I'm sure they have like their own.
I mean,
proxy.
I know they have like.
They're probably like, God damn it! I can't Google buoys.
Like, do you think they could pop their phones out in space and use them? Is that even allowed?
Well,
I know nothing about
the iPhone screen doesn't work in zero gravity because you need gravity.
Okay, that's fair enough. But what about? Right. Yeah, okay, that's actually fair enough. But what about a non-touch screen phone?
Like
doesn't exist anymore.
I'm sure they have them down, down up there. I guess.
No, but I mean, like, is there a version of a phone that can do everything an iPhone can do? It's like a modern smartphone, but it's just not touchscreen.
It's called the ISS. It's called the entire thing is called the ISS.
I have the power of the ISS in my hand right now. I mean, two iPhones, you're already doubling the power of the International Space Station. I guess there's nothing left to do but nut, so I did. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Collision Shack.
That was a good one.
Welcome back to the Collision Shack. Obviously, it's a podcast where we
talk about,
we have fun.
We
have fun under the sun.
It's a comedy improv podcast.
Listen, you're gonna get the comedy.
It's definitely improv, and it's definitely a podcast. Whether or not it's
if there's one thing you need to be sure of, it is improv.
It is 100% improv.
It's definitely a podcast.
We do would you rather's. We do improv games. You know,
we do fact. We do talk.
We talk.
We do talk.
We barely talk actually, but I want to continue the ISS thing you were talking about.
Well, with me in the studio is Travis Flesher,
and across the table, about 2.73 inches away. It's because my dick is hard and it's right next to him. Is Elijah Martin. Okay, don't touch it.
No, I'm not. I was just sort of letting.
Yeah, just making
room.
It gets crazy if you touch it.
Have you ever seen that? We'll go back to the ISS in a second. Okay. But have you ever seen that picture of the fucking? It was in some country, not the United States for sure. Mm-hmm. It was full stop traffic, but all the cars pulled to the left or the right.
Yeah, wasn't
it? It wasn't
in America, right?
No, not at all.
Not in America.
But to make a throughway for emergency vehicles because it was completely stopped up.
It's almost like
if they hadn't do that, no emergency vehicles could possibly.
It's almost like we know we're so shitty in America that we just create the outsides of if we need a 2-lane road, we make a 4-lane road. So there's both sides.
2 sides.
So there's 2 sides for emergency vehicles.
But isn't that ridiculous? Like that would never happen in the United States. even if that ever started to happen, instantly some person would be like, okay, fuck you guys, and they would take that lane.
It's just one of those things that just it's not passed down via parents. People don't learn to drive from the book they give you at the DMV.
Right.
They learn to drive from watching their parents and then personal experience.
And the truth is, once you get into comfortable driving and you're not like you on your ball anymore, you don't give a fuck anymore.
Stop signs are nearly a suggestion.
Driving is so easy. It's so easy.
Stop signs are just like, hey, yo, this is where the law says you should stop, but if there's no one around, why stop, really?
I feel like the car manufacturers should just start putting in like random surprises. Your car will just do random things without your consent to keep you on your toes because it's too easy driving.
It just swerves you just to make sure your hands are on the wheel. Or it's like
or even like everyone like it'll do a really bad like pops your tire.
It's like, oh, fuck you.
Automatically.
It's like your check engine light comes on and then you have the tech guy plug it in to see what it is, and it's just like, yep, nope, this is just the car. It's the
car's just giving you a hard time.
It's just giving you a hard time. Hey car, don't do that. And it's like bing dong, and the light goes away, and it's like, now you learn, you know?
There it is.
Yeah, that's how you learn.
So mechanics in this situation are less of car fixers and more of car trainers.
Yeah, no, they're car, interpreters. Like the cars have a personality.
Sure.
And that you just got like,
it's hard to shine through with just buttons and gizmos.
Yeah, so it's just like, sometimes it's like oh guys, it's like how's it going, Travis? How's it going? Oh, my car is acting up again. They're like, oh, what is that? What's wrong?
Radiator?
It's a radiator.
Transmission?
No, he's just being a dick, He's
being a total dick.
I'll be listening to 107.5 and he just changes it to 96.2, and I'm like, dude,
we were watching Sherlock together and he totally watched the third season without me.
Dude,
it was bullshit.
Dude,
it was bullshit.
He saw the latest season of Black Mirror without me, and I was just like, dude.
I thought we were watching that together, homie.
Dude, and also I was at the drive-in, right? And he just turns on his headlights. That fucker. He knows that's bad.
He fucked my girlfment.
That
was seriously uncool.
Apparently, the exhaust pipe is really the thickness she needed, and that's not. No,
actually, it has a dick. That's just a real car. It's got a car dick.
It has a car dick. Elijah, I'm gonna give you a scenario.
I guess we won't talk about the ISS.
I'll get back to it. It might be in the collision corner. Or not.
Yeah. We'll totally remember.
Man, I wish I found the second part of this. But would you rather?
Yeah.
Never be able to throw trash away. So you generate trash, and you can't throw it away.
I can't even throw it on the ground. I can't litter it. I have to keep it.
And you have to keep it. So you have to have a room dedicated to trash or something. You can't put it in the dumpster. It can't go away from you.
Okay, hold on. Here's one. Okay, yeah. Continue your question.
Never be able to use single-use items.
Oh.
So if it's a single-use item,
napkins.
You can't. Napkins.
So you plastic forks and stuff like that.
So pretty much, you put it back in the whenever. I mean, there's always been single-use items, right? That's always
okay. Is a soda or a drink, is that a single-use item?
Consumables are not.
Don't count. Okay.
What they're contained in is a single-use item.
So I would have.
So a shampoo bottle is you can't throw.
I can't actually use I can use the poo inside.
Yeah, but you have to.
But I can't use the. But I can't use the squeeze.
You have to go down to the local Winco and get bulk poo and then put it in your
bolt cutters.
Yeah, so you just you go to Winco with your shopping basket of 1,000 containers.
Sure.
One's labeled shampoo, and you just go.
Oh, and you empty it.
You have to reuse it.
Sure.
You can't throw it away.
So how do I? Okay, I'd have to hire other people to squeeze them into bottles I can use.
It's like, hey, can you just buy me a bottle of shampoo and just take off the cap? And then pour it into this bottle. Why, dude?
Jesus Christ.
Just because I am.
Dude. What was the other one?
Or never be able to throw trash away.
Yeah. Okay, so for that one, I was going to say, here's one thing. Have you ever saw a TED Talk with the chick who she was she had all of her trash that she had produced for 3 years up on stage, and it was in a bag. It was in a bag with big.
She made it a point to say we don't have to use that much trash.
Correct.
Okay.
That was all. It was just a bag. It was stuffed full, but it was literally a Ziploc bag, just one of the bigger ones. And it was
I did see something
three years worth of trash. She said this is every scrap of trash I produced in those 3 years.
Do you think she's an expert?
How though? How okay? Yes, you can do that, but what a fucking pain in the ass that we've made it so that you either have to be an asshole just consuming things at a ridiculous rate and then throwing all your trash to no one cares.
Do you think that she was I want to get on TED Talk, And then she's like, and she
I gotta have something interesting.
She's like, oh man, I should collect all my trash after 1 year and then show it to TED Talk. And then she goes up to it's like in like a 1/3 of the Ziploc bag full of stuff. This is a year of trash. You're like, okay, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, no one cares about that shit. 2 years later, she's like, look how much trash. I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you.
3 years in, she's like, oh my god.
She's like, I need to add a little bit more trash, and she just looks around her house and just throws shit in it.
She's like, she goes on a fucking spree of buying shit.
What she didn't tell you is that that she had no waste. She used 100% of everything. It just wasn't as impressive for a demonstration. So
right, so she had to get a little bit of trash.
So she ate a wrapper. You know, she ate a piece of gum.
She ate the wrapper.
She eats the wrapper. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know those jokes that as a kid's like, you know.
She actually, what she did is she said, "I've eaten almost all my trash so far. This is the last of it I have left." And she ate it on stage. No waste, guys. Come on.
It's like I have 30 minutes on stage. I don't know if I can eat all this.
I can't think I can do it. This is like this is a solid 2 hours of work I'd have to set aside if I wanted to dig into this.
It's a TEDx talk. It's just
30
uninterrupted minutes.
It's definitely a TEDx talk.
30 uninterrupted minutes of a woman eating
garbage.
On stage.
Like she would literally pull a wrapper from 2 years ago, like, oh man, this was delicious when I ate it the first time. I wonder if the wrapper's gonna be.
She looks at it. She's like, there's still some flavor on it. I love it.
This is awesome.
I something about that scenario is just like she's just sitting on stage. It's like one spotlight, right? It's just and then a stool with her trash on top of it, and it's just like. For 30 minutes uninterrupted, but like the camera angles change every time like she like makes a face when she's eating. She's like, like camera angle change, and then then someone's like, and then she's like puts her hand up. She goes, like she's about to say something. She goes, and
so good,
and it's just nonstop of that. And then at the end, it's like, oh yes,
she did it.
Fucking love.
She fucking did it.
And then she's like, and then after she finishes her last bite of her trash, she has like 30 seconds left. She's like, this is all my trash for 3 years, and I was eating everything, and this is what I can do.
I'm a trash eater.
I'm a trash eater.
And rounds of applause.
Rounds of applause. Is it true that you have to spend like $20,000 to get on TEDx or just TED Talks or something?
Oh shit!
Not only do
I've never heard that, but
probably not only to get in the audience, do you have to spend a shit ton of money, but you have to actually spend a shit ton of money to be the speaker.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't. Okay. Oh, excuse me.
Okay.
I don't think you have to. Like, okay, maybe. To pay to be a speaker, that would be ridiculous. I don't know. But to pay to be in the audience actually makes sense, because guess who doesn't have to pay for it? Us, all the people who are watching it on the internet.
Oh, you're right. But do you think that they need to spend that much money on that seminar?
Well, how much are they making people pay?
I've heard upwards of $20,000
for one
ticket. Yeah.
For a viewer. For
like a TED Talk, not TEDx. Like TED Talk, front row seat, $20,000, something like that.
Right.
Yeah, and I don't know why they don't like. I don't know how big the venue is, but for some reason I feel like the venue is extremely small, and that's why it's so expensive. They should just go let's go to a football stadium and just have one guy and like 50,000 people in the audience, like going, "Yeah, I fucking love environmental issues. Wow, making me think."
Wow, you're making me think.
Wow, you're going so crazy. So what would you rather do? Never be able to throw trash away, or never be able to use a single-use item?
I never.
So you have to throw your trash away. So it'll probably force you to only use not single-use items.
Yeah.
Right. In the beginning, you'll have like a room, and you're like, I can't do this for the rest of my life.
Okay, so I guess back to my whole original point, I could live a life like that woman, right?
Okay. Yeah. If you ate your trash, yeah, of course.
Like if I just ate my trash.
Yeah.
But I don't. Like, how did she do it? Yeah, because she still has to be a part. If she didn't say she went and lived in the woods for 3 years and like just lived off the land. She apparently just lived her life normally. How did she do this?
I'm sure she.
The speech probably explains it. I'm sure she just go up there and started bragging about how good she is at not doing trash.
It's like, Miss Natalie, you have 30 minutes. I will only need 30 seconds.
I will only need 30 seconds.
This is 3 years of trash. Fuck you.
There's 3 years of trash. Check this shit out, homies. I mean, I'm dope up here. I'm so good, and you guys suck at saving trash.
And then walks off the stage.
Just walks off the stage.
Feels great about herself.
No, yeah.
So
I did watch that video a long time ago, so I don't.
Maybe if you're a listener, you should go check it out and then tell us about it on cshak.com/message.
Yeah. I would probably do the trash. Yeah, I'd probably do the trash.
The trash? Keep your trash?
No, I'd do the single-use items.
Me too.
Both of those ones are ones where it's like, okay, it is a very inconveniencing problem, but there are solutions to pretty much every problem you're going to encounter. It's just going to be really fucking annoying.
Almost 100% of the time. Yes, exactly.
I can. We can do back to back. Would you rather? I can give you one.
Oh yes, give it to me. Give it to me.
Oh my god, I would love that. All right,
Stick
Travis.
it inside of me.
Would you? Let's see. Which one's the worst one here?
Welcome to the Collision Shack. This is.
That's so stupid. Travis, would you rather have taste buds on your feet?
Did we talk about this?
See, when I wrote it, I since you said something, I'm gonna have to say maybe because when I wrote it, I thought that sounds familiar.
Taste buds on your feet definitely sounds like
that
something
sounds
we
familiar,
talked about.
right? Well, this other one I don't think we did, or balls hanging from your throat. Just your balls are just in your throat now.
In your throat, like inside of your throat,
like sort of
on the outside.
In fact, they replaced your uvula.
So I now have 2 testicles instead of the uvula.
Correct. Like, can I see the back of your throat? Yeah, it's right. And it's the full. It's not. They're not shrunken. They're the full
size balls.
Yeah.
And then like, I can imagine you have like instead of post nasal drip, you just have like hot season balls.
Oh my god! Why'd you even say the words post nasal drip?
It's because it's like if it's hot outside, your balls just go seep down your throat.
God. Also, they're still hairy.
Oh.
So you're gonna get hairs caught down your throat.
No, because like, what if you're leaning back, right, and you go, and like you're choking?
God.
Because like your balls are coming.
Okay, so usually the 2 balls they sit and they kind of balance each other out, but sometimes one will get sucked down your throat. Jesus Christ! I think they still have the same capacity for pain.
Oh God!
So you have to. Oh my God! You have to be so fucking. You'd have to keep your head on a swivel regarding what you do to your mouth.
Imagine what it would feel like. Do you know how like sometimes like I know guys will understand this, but if you're a female, you might not. It's just like you're sitting there and you get like a little chill and you can physically.
And your vagina starts itching.
and you can physically feel your balls retract into you. Have you ever had that? Like where you can like like your balls just have a mind of its own, really.
Yeah. Well,
and it's just kind of interesting to feel it. It kind of turns me on a little bit.
Are you trying to get girls interested in feeling your balls? Is that what this whole ploy is?
If you're like, hey,
all I'm saying is it feels really weird.
I'm
strange.
just saying that if you're like, hey, Travis, are you from the Collision Shack? Can I feel your balls? I wouldn't say no. Because I know it's purely for scientific, non-sexual, and of course, I don't want my balls to be touched.
Man or woman, ugly or beautiful, fat or skinny, short or tall, I don't give a shit. As long as you are attractive to me, you are going to be feeling this.
I don't give a shit if you ask me, but I do reserve the right to say no.
Yeah.
I'm
a human being.
I'm a human being. You can't take advantage of me. But if you come to me, say if you come on me and say, Travis, are you from the Collision Shack? And then I'll let you do anything you want to my balls. In my throat, of course. What was the other one? So
taste buds on your feet.
Taste buds on your feet.
I'm thinking taste buds on your feet, very disgusting. Not that bad though compared to the balls in your throat.
Like you can have halitosis, right, and not smell your own breath or taste your own breath. So I'd imagine that taste buds on your feet, if you wear socks and shoes, at first you'll be like, yeah, I got some stinky feet, but then you just kind of get used to it, you know?
Right, but I guess here's where this comes in for me. I walk barefoot around my house all the time.
Yes, you do.
But I guess the solution to this would just be to wear socks.
That's such a bizarre thing because I've never in my entire life it's always been like if you're never really barefoot around the house, you're just wearing socks because it's either too cold. It's not a thing.
To be completely barefoot?
Yeah, I mean you can be, of course, like when you wake up in the morning, but it's just not something you do. But then I see your feet sometimes. Your feet
are very
can
dirty.
Get so black.
Yes,
I'm
because
have you been walking on asphalt?
No, it's just because like I would just walk around all day on my tile, which is dirty mostly. You know,
I mean, it makes sense that like in Asian cultures, like you take off your shoes and then you enter a clean house. Right. The ground is not dirty unless they spilt something on it.
Sure.
So, but if like your house, people walk in your house with shoes and
that's actually a pretty good. Me and my mom are actually working against each other because she refuses to not wear shoes. She'll wear them on the carpet. She'll take off her shoes, but like on our downstairs tile, she wears shoes. She won't walk on it without shoes.
Right. So,
we're actively working against each other. And she's working against me. She's creating dirty footprints for me to then step in and get my feet dirty.
And then you go up. Then you go into your carpet, and then you put dirty.
Right. And then
you make you dirty. So it's really you guys are just equally.
We're just spreading around filth.
Taste buds on my feet or balls mouth. I'm gonna say taste buds on my feet.
Yeah, me too.
But I want to see some balls and some uvulas.
But I would not mind looking at a supercut of some balls and mouths.
Honestly, let's be honest. It's you're gonna choke on your balls.
Oh,
right?
We're finally being honest here.
Yeah,
finally. Black pea now.
I
was gonna say black pea. I have black pea, and I hate black pea, but it looks bad. So I think I hate
black peas and poles.
It's so funny.
Two separate things.
Move on.
Let's move on from it. All right, cool.
Let's from the fun wordplay. I've heard this one before. I feel like No, but I have. Even if it's not the same one. I've heard this one.
What have you heard?
Oh, shit. I completely misjudged this. This is a pirate one, not a island one.
So you want to restart it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest here. Okay. Let's just make this a little louder.
Hey there, I am from the island. I'm just here to bring you a succulent fruit of the island. Oh, fuck, a pirate!
Get him! Arg, pirates! We're pirates! We're pirates!
What do pirates say or do?
We're coming in! Alright!
We're coming on in!
We're coming on! Okay, stop the boat! We're getting on.
Everyone hop off!
Bob, you don't have to make the sound stopping the boat. God damn it.
Bob, you stay with the ship and you...
That was
seriously it? I'm in the middle of the song.
Bob, fuck you. We're getting on here. Hey, give us your treasure, and we're gonna rape and pillage your town. So just go and do that, and just go get your treasure. I didn't really think this through.
Do you guys have treasure?
Do you guys?
No, we just kind of live off like coconuts and shit. It's like, oh, give me your coconuts.
Give me all of your coconuts. Give me all of them, Elijah.
Could you live off only coconut?
That was an accident. I pressed that on accident. But since I did it, could you live on coconuts? I'm sure you couldn't. It's like 90% water.
Fact or fiction. Can you live off coconuts?
Yes.
Could you live off a diet of solely coconut? This isn't even fact or fiction. Switch to fact. Okay. Can you live off of a diet of only cocoa nuts? No one's answered this question.
No one really. This is definitely where we want to be right now.
God damn it, Cora. How long could I survive with nothing to eat or drink except coconuts?
This is important.
Quite a long time. They have vitamin C, so you won't get scurvy. There's generous amounts of liquid sugars and fats, vitamins E, B1, B3, B5, and B6, and minerals including iron, selenium, sodium, calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus. It wouldn't even be a bad choice if you could only have one food. You could probably live 10 years or more just on coconuts. Though your night vision and a few other things would suffer. Well, whatever.
Well, it's because it lacks vitamin E or something. Is vitamin E for eyes?
I know that's vitamin D, I think.
No, is it?
I don't know, man.
What do carrots have?
I literally don't know. That's also a fake. That's not real.
I thought it has the vitamin that you need.
I think carrots do, but the
it's not as much as
the
like
myth that they improve your eyesight is completely a myth.
That's why bunnies can see so far because they only.
Did you know that myth started in World War II?
No, I thought the myth started when Bugs Bunny was eating carrots.
No, World War II.
Really? Mm-hmm. How does that happen?
It was
oh, you mean this eyesight one?
That's what I read. That carrots improve your eyes.
Right.
So we had improved radar. The British Army, I believe, had an improved radar from what people knew because military ops were all secretive.
Right.
And so they had an improved radar, and so to try to throw their enemies off the scent that they had an improved radar, they spread the rumor that British pilots have been eating shit tons of carrots and it's been making their eyesight better.
So do you think legitimately
that Germans like the Fuhrer heard that and was like, oh fuck, get the carrots, new carrot shipments, dude.
I feel like that's an underrated
Here's what we do: wait for wartime, okay? Like real war, none of this. We're going across like wartime, okay?
Okay.
Fine.
Okay, I'm waiting.
Generate some sort of myth like this, okay? Mm-hmm. And then get one government to get up all on it, okay? Even though they know it's fake,
right?
Okay, and then you just let it loose. That's what's called, like they get a better gun, but they get a more accurate gun. But then you say, "Oh, my fucking sick ass fruit punch drink is making these guys super accurate with their arms. Their arms and eyes are way more coordinated."
Yeah.
And then, dude, the German army hears it like, "Oh, fuck yeah, get me some of that fruit punch shit."
Because we're obviously fighting the
German
whole
world,
army.
And then I'm a billionaire. Yeah, I'm profiteering off of war.
You know who we don't give enough credit to?
LBJ.
Yeah, him. Second,
I was talking about war profiteering. Anyway, keep going.
No. In the name of war profiteering, is how GoPro. Mm-hmm. They're always like,
I believe it's GoPro.
GoPro,
which was the dude's name.
GoPro. Mr. GoPro.
Mm-hmm.
He think about it, right? There's so many ISIS videos and like videos online of wartime happening. And it all started when GoPro made these nice, convenient, portable cameras you can attach to helmets, gear,
sure,
side of cars. The quality of ISIS videos these days have gone up. And think about it. So like they're using like GoPros and shit. So if you're talking about war
free
profiteering,
capitalist market. It means free capitalist market. Anyone can buy these fucking GoPros.
Dude, like the ISIS is like, oh yeah, what 20 cents?
Can you imagine someone like when you think of ISIS? What is the very first image that comes to mind?
I don't know, like a Middle Eastern person.
Very first image that comes to my mind is no specific person, but a person dressed head to toe in garb, ready to fucking murder and rape my family.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay, there are people that have joined the wholly evil organization known as ISIS, and they're just like their data guy. He doesn't like do any killing. He just like takes care of their fucking like. He's their fucking webmaster.
It's like Muhammad, dude, my Wi-Fi's not working, bro.
What? Oh, what? What's going on?
So my Wi-Fi is not working again.
Oh, bro, yeah, the Wi-Fi's fine. I think just reset your phone.
Reset. Muhammad.
So stupid.
Muhammad, answer me.
I'm trying to beat this level in Tetris.
Dude, Microsoft Word, the Clippy's not showing up. I need him to help me with my resume.
Mohammed, you have like 8 more beheading videos to edit.
Oh my God, Muhammad, what the fuck? We have propaganda deadlines. We need to get this shit out.
They have a fucking IT guy. Like,
I don't know. The GoPro codec isn't working.
We need to create a fucking TV show, and it's ISIS like headquarters, like the cubicles. They're like in cubicles and shit.
It's just a corporate building.
Yeah, like, hey Thompson, it's like, oh yes, can you? Yeah, I need you to look over these. I need you to look over the beheading of this woman here. Because it looks like, if you've seen the video, it looks like almost she survived. Like her head was still kind of connected to her body. So just, can you go ahead and make sure that? Guys, like, I'm already working on the Debrecen beheading.
Yeah, the
and that one. There's a lot of different moving parts in that. Yeah, but I know. We don't really have any. Everyone else is also busy. I think you're gonna need to take care of that. So,
he's like,
he leaves. He's like, yeah, sure. He leaves.
He's like, oh yeah, and can you stay for Saturday?
Can't wait for Friday. Yeah, exactly.
He's like,
I'm so sorry. I'm gonna need you to come in on Saturday because we have
we just captured a U.S. fleet, and there's gonna be a lot of
a prisoner of war, and it's like, prisoner of war. Oh shit, yeah, like. Some work, and we need you to process his file. We're getting him into our system.
It's like, can't Joe do that? Well, Joe's half American, and he feels weird about working on the American profiles. So we're gonna stick to strictly government, ISIS headquarters stuff for you. And all right, damn. What were we talking about?
I don't remember.
Where did this spin off from? Did you have a would you rather?
No, I think we were doing the pirate bit. No, is that how this spiraled?
Wow, we really got off track. I just started talking about.
Let's reverse engineer the conversation. Okay, we're talking about ISIS. We were talking about ISIS video. Oh, we were talking about capitalism.
Capitalism, right?
We're talking about war profiteering.
Oh, war profiteering. GoPro has on both sides have been selling, ISIS and American soldiers GoPros to film their battles. You know what I don't get is like, why do they film what they're doing? Because if you kill somebody and capture them, you now have all their footage of all their like action plans and all their things, like saying, hey, go left, we're gonna flank them, or so you have all that stuff,
right?
So I bet if you're dead, it really doesn't matter. But like,
sure. Why would you? I think because it's all about fear. That's the whole entire thing is based on fear. So I mean, they're just filming it and then sending it around and posting on YouTube, I guess, is allowed.
Of course.
What? Why? Why are there videos of that shit on YouTube?
It's because it's videos like that. Hold on, let me just stop it. Videos like that are, you're not allowed to upload to YouTube to glorify war.
Sure,
that's against the rules. However, you can upload naked video of men and women.
That rule is fucking broken constantly.
Well, it's because people in the name of education and journalism can post it via free market because that's allowed. So if you have apparently there's an educational video for all those kids out there, all those little tiny kids watching this. If you want to see a vagina on YouTube, look at.
Oh no, I was talking about war videos.
No, this is connected. If you want to see a vagina on YouTube, just look up how to shave on YouTube. You get full frontal, labia, and you get to
It's
see
actually
how to
really
shave.
easy to see boobs and shit on
YouTube.
because there's a lot of medical videos and shit.
Yeah, there's a huge.
full-on just
I mean,
naked
not
people
medical boobs, but you can just see unadulterated vagina, which is great. Also, you can also see beheadings because it's in the vein of education
Right.
and reporting rather than glorifying war. Because they always say in the description or in the front of the video, this is not to glorify war. This is for educational purposes. So that makes it okay, I guess.
You know what's funny? I could just tell you they beheaded someone. You don't need to see it.
Yeah. Hey, dude.
I don't see why YouTube needs to host it. Needs to host the video.
No, LiveLeak has that. Do you think LiveLeak is owned by ISIS?
I just maybe, mayhaps.
Elijah, you want to combine 3 items and try to sell it to me?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Okay, let me open up the little random item generator, and don't forget to do it yourself because you're doing it now.
I totally forgot about that.
Elijah, this is a game where we like to combine 3 items to sell to each other and try to buy it, and whether or not you succeed is up to you. The 3 items you're going to have to combine and sell to me is a cell phone, a truck, and a house.
Done. Easily done.
A house, cell phone, truck.
What the fuck is that website called?
What is it?
What the fuck?
It's randomlists.com.
Oh, random lists.
Idiot.
I'm such a dumbass. Okay, so where are you?
Cell phone, house, truck.
Where are you?
I'm a realtor.
Okay.
4 houses.
Okay.
And I'm in one of those I'm one of those those fake houses, the houses that were built just for modeling,
model homes.
a model home where nothing really works properly. It's kind of there, and I'm baking cookies, trying to make it smell good, trying to get people to come in. I'm sitting up front. I have my face.
It's an open house.
It's an open house, but and then my face is on the sign outside. And it's like me with the cheesy smile.
I was hoping you were going to be showing people around.
And I'm just sitting there waiting in the front. I'm holding flyers. I'm wearing my 3-piece suit.
Okay. Sure.
And I'm just sitting out there really excited. And I'm on my phone.
Okay.
And that's what I said. And you gotta buy the house, sell and buy Bitcoin. Hold on, I got my other phone. Hello.
Hey, is that how? Are you still doing the open house for the one house? I saw your billboard, so I thought I'd call and I might stop by.
This is on that 2 house.
Oh, fuck,
this is that 2 house.
Sorry?
The 1 house has already been bought.
Got you. Okay.
That 2 house.
No, 2 house. That's actually the one I want.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
I'm still showing.
What the fuck? It's so hard to drive with this thing and call at the same time.
Anyway,
I'll be by in about I don't know what time is it. I'll be by in probably 7 or 8 seconds.
All right, yeah, cool. So 7 or 8 seconds, like right now, you're with it. Oh, all right. And that's what I'm saying. Buy Bitcoin. Buy.
By the way, this is a mile away. It started breaking. It's sliding on the.
There's no more tires. It's just like
yeah, it gets there's just metal.
All right, I got a client. Hey, how's it going?
Hey there. Anyway,
were you the guy on the phone? We got on the phone?
Yes, I was the guy on the phone.
Dude,
this is my phone right here. Clunk, clunk.
Well, I'm really digging that shirt you're wearing. It's really floral pattern.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Can I buy that shirt?
What?
Can I buy that shirt?
I'll tell you what, if you give me $1 and you take this monster truck off my hands, I'll give you the shirt.
See, but really,
you're not getting the shirt otherwise, though.
I really don't want the shirt that much.
Okay,
so
good. Then
you kind of just knocked down the property value of this house like 40% because now the road in front of it's completely destroyed.
That's true. It is.
You ran over the grass.
That is true. It is.
And now the driveway is just your car's.
I'll
frankly,
tell you what.
The wheels are melting. They're melted on the ground.
I'll tell you what. Give me the shitty house that you have and $1 and I'll give you this fucking brand new monster truck cell phone house behind me.
Wait, did you say monster truck cell phone house?
And then I tap it like Fonzie. I'm like, and then it transforms into a house.
Whoa.
And then little wheels pop out. It can still drive when it's in house mode.
But it has working wheels now.
Correct.
It's a different set of wheels.
Yeah.
Can you take me in? Can I see what's inside?
Yeah, here.
Yeah,
come on. Let me show you around.
Where's the entrance?
It's right here. The front door.
It's the front door? Wow.
Yeah. It looks like it. Here, let me. This part didn't change yet. What the?
Okay.
Here, wow. Come on. It's like a fucking.
That's so weird. It opens inwards. Outwards. Normally, house doors don't open outwards. That's so crazy.
Did it open outwards?
It did. Totally.
No, I opened it like this. I literally did the motion opening like this.
No, it opened outwards. Oh, you know what? Sorry. My eyes are weird. Yeah, it opened inwards.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you. I'm glad we were able to get over this hump of. Yeah, that was.
Can you help me up? It's like has a little step on it.
Yeah, let me just. Oh, your hands are so tender.
Oh, yours are so rough. I've always wanted to meet someone.
It's almost like we were made for each.
Where's the bedroom in this house?
Exactly. And then they fuck.
And then no, I fuck you.
And then they fuck, and then they get married, and then all of my legal property becomes your legal property. I win.
You're right.
That's
you
it.
won. Hold on, let me pump that up.
It's on our wedding day.
Wow.
Bum, 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 bum.
Nice. All right. Well, that was a good exercise, Elijah.
And then I murder you in your sleep because now the thing's done. I don't need you. I also take your money because you're rich.
But I got that sweet sex though.
It's true. You got to bone me hard.
I got to bone you down. All right, your turn.
Okay, Travis, you have to do toothpicks. These suck. I'm gonna change. I'm keeping toothpicks though. Toothpicks is a good one.
Toothpicks. All right.
But I'm gonna switch these other ones. Okay. So you're gonna do toothpick. Toothpick.
Toothpick.
Carrot. I'm sorry, multiple toothpicks. A carrot. Excuse me, and a fire engine.
A toothpick?
No, that's too close to car. I'm gonna do a rubber duck instead.
So rubber duck, toothpick, and
toothpicks.
Multiple toothpicks.
Correct.
A rubber duck and a fire engine?
No. A rubber duck, multiple toothpicks, carrot.
Oh, carrot.
And
okay.
I'd like to make it known that it can't be that these things are a toothpick dispenser.
God damn it.
It has to also be multiple toothpicks.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
Okay, and then I have to pick a place. What I am doing.
What are you doing?
Where
are you going?
Where
you going at, friend?
Okay,
buddy, pal?
Let me think. I'm at the airport.
Okay.
And you can see me. I'm looking at my ticket and looking at the canceled / delayed flights, and I'm kind of looking curious. I'm trying to find, and then you see my face. I turn red. I'm like, oh motherfuck, because my flight got canceled.
Yep.
And so I'm just sort of standing there. I'm really angry, looking down at my ticket, trying to call people, trying to figure out if I can get a different flight, stuff like that. So I guess you can start with whatever music.
Yeah.
Airport music.
Oh, airport music. Yes, of course. How about this?
I have a meeting at 7 a.m. there.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me.
Can
you hold this bag? Can you hold this bag? I gotta go. I really gotta run. Just hold this bag.
I'm sorry. What the fuck?
Hey! I saw that guy just throwing down a bag next to that guy. Is that a bomb?
What?
Is that a fucking bomb? We got him. It's like, okay, now we're in a room. It's just one light. I click it on. You see my face. You're sitting in the chair with the bag in the middle.
You're the guy who gave me the bag.
It's like, sir, what's in that fucking bag?
You gave it to me. I don't know.
I didn't give you shit.
I'm pretty sure you're the guy that gave it to me, though. You're wearing the same.
Look at me.
Okay.
I know your name. I know where you live.
What's my name? Where do I live?
You. Wow. How do you pronounce that? Is it my thought poop or I thought Lou? Like, can you just read that really quick? No, not too close.
That's not my name.
No. Oh, you know what? I got this out of the bag that you had. Okay. Can I have your wallet?
That's your name. Yeah. Let me get it. Hold on. I'm
Yep.
sort of chained up. You guys chained me up back here. Give me a sec.
Oh, yep. Hey! Don't get out of there.
I'll throw it.
Don't get out.
I'll throw it to you.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So your name? Oh, Jim. All right.
Yeah. It's
so
just
Jim.
Jim.
Jim. All right. Well, Jim.
It's just there's no
Jim.
second or middle.
Jim, look at me.
Or last or middle.
You are in a world of hurt if you think you're going to be a terrorist in the United States.
I don't think I am going to be a terrorist in the United States.
The day after 9/11, you're going to come into our house
Not.
and you're going to bomb the ground zero.
It's the day after 9/11.
You're going to bomb ground zero when they're searching for bodies already down there? No. Not today. Because okay, your restraints, you got to put them back on.
Okay. All right.
So
you're
Fuck. This bag contains mysterious items.
Sure, like what?
Can you explain what this is? I take out a rubber duck that has spikes on it.
Okay.
That are orange colored.
Tan colored, but okay. Oh, okay.
No, they're orange colored.
Okay.
What the fuck is this? What kind of shit, sick, twisted terrorist plot do you have going on?
First of all, it's not mine. Second of all, I did design it though.
Is your name Jim?
That's one of my products.
Is your name Jim? Look at the bottom. It says Jim.
That's Murphy.
Is that your handwriting?
No.
No. All right. Well.
No, I did design that though. That's my product.
Oh right, yeah, Jimco.
If you look, I was gonna say you look at the bottom. It says Jimco on there. That's my stuff. But I didn't buy it and take it here, and I'm certainly not trying to use it for anything.
Then can you explain why I take out a 2-inch dildo?
Oh,
just 2 inches.
Sure.
Can you explain this then?
Yeah, that was in my my carry-on.
Oh, your carry-on. We got him.
No, that didn't come out of there. That was on my carry-on.
Oh. Why was that on your carry-on, dude?
I was going to use it later in the hotel room tonight.
Are you gay?
No, I just like being...
You have...
I like anal stimulation.
Oh.
I'm straight.
But it's not gay, though. It's not a gay thing?
Well, I like women. It doesn't have anything to do with whether I like men or women.
How does that work? So, so you can put things up your butt and not be gay?
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's weird.
Do you have
I mean, it's not weird, but it's...
ever since I was a child, I kind of just wanted to put stuff up there, It's like, but I always thought it was gay. My dad said, don't be gay. Don't put things up your butt.
It's a sensitive spot, so you're going to be able to harness that sensitivity into sexual energy.
That's so crazy. Like,
yeah.
Can I borrow this?
You don't have to...
Can I borrow it?
You want to borrow it?
I mean, I'll clean it, but I want it.
I don't... Yeah.
I'm going to keep it. I'm going to put it in my bag.
You can have it.
I'm going to put it in my bag. But let's talk about this rubber ducky here, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it? What is it? You designed it. What is it?
It's designed. Well, what is? Huh? That's not fair. I feel like, Travis.
No, keep going.
That shit on me.
Keep going.
It is what it does. Obviously. Well, where are the toothpicks on it?
It's the spikes.
I thought you said the spikes.
You break them off and then you eat them, and they can also
I see. That's clever. It's a it's an hors d'oeuvre holder. That's what it is.
Wow. Does it also float in water?
No, not at all.
Wow.
It's not a real rubber duck.
I'm gonna take this.
Do you feel the weight in your hand? It's 20 pounds. That's made of cut steel.
Cut steel?
Reinforced steel, the rubber duck.
Yeah, crazy. Wow. I just now noticed the weight of it just kind of existing all of a sudden. So are you all right, I know you're in a pickle. I know you're not a terrorist. You have the wrong skin color.
You're right.
And then did you want this back?
Do I want that back? No, It's not mine, first of all. Second of all, I could get access to one of those at literally any moment of my life.
Hey, listen here, bub. There's a bomb in this bag that I armed. And if you don't pay for this motherfucking duck...
I'll pay for it. I have to get my... Oh, but you have my wallet.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Just pull a couple... How much is it?
Look at your wallet. You got $200 in there. Yeah, $3.
Yeah, take the $3. Go just take the $5 in there and you can just have the change.
Oh, damn.
Wait, that makes sense. Why does that make you lose?
That was close.
Okay, that was actually annoying.
Did you?
My answer.
I'm a method actor, and I needed you to perform it, just so I felt more comfortable with what was happening. And Elijah, I want to be completely honest.
I'm a meth actor.
You're a meth actor.
Yeah,
it's what they call.
I use meth to fuel my acting ability.
I want to be honest. I don't know how far we are along in this podcast because we started.
It's been a while.
We started the podcast, but then we waited a long time before we actually. Started it. So I'm just gonna be really honest here. I'm kind of boggled.
I would wager that we are about
because we are
40 minutes in.
We are at 45 minutes.
Yeah.
But I know I started recording a little bit earlier than that. So I'm just gonna keep on going. Elijah, let me give you one more. Would you rather?
Yeah.
Would turn this baby up.
Crank these tunes.
Elijah, would you rather?
No.
All right. Would you rather? Get super glued to a horse or a horse super glued to you. Did I already go over
You already asked me.
Yeah, I didn't check it off. Anytime you fart loud and wet. Anytime. Okay,
I already
did that one too.
Skip it. Jesus.
All right, I actually like this one. All right. Know the answer to everything, but you can never communicate. Or be in a coma for the rest of your life, but you solve world problems by mumbling. In the coma, in your comatose state.
And in my comatose state, is it just like everything's black and I can kind of tell?
You're in a coma.
Or am I in a dream state?
You are in a coma, period.
No, but what am I experiencing?
You're experiencing
in the coma. Like whatever. Dreams, or is it just a black? Like I just see black and I can kind of sometimes hear people around me.
Yeah, sometimes. But
that's bad.
You can hear sometimes, but anytime someone's like, Elijah, what is the problem to this? You have the perfect answer to solve the world's problems,
sure.
Right? Or you know everything and you can't communicate, but you're alive.
Okay.
But you can't communicate in a way that you can like disseminate that information.
Okay, so can I not communicate at all, or just when I'm trying to communicate information?
I'm gonna say the information. You can't communicate anything. Like you're not,
right. Okay.
Like you can't I guess you can point, you can look, but you can't speak or like write.
Sure.
Yeah. So there's no way you can.
Advanced communication.
Yes. No advanced communication.
Right.
Right. So if
no using language.
No using language, and you can answer these questions by like pointing and doing some weird jigsaw puzzle.
Right.
But like it's gonna take a long time. So
sure.
Or you're in a coma and you solve the world's problems. And Elijah, This is a test of character.
I fucking hate you.
This is a test of what you really.
No, Elijah. A man should be judged on what he does when he thinks no one's looking.
Yes, character is not what you do in front of people. It's what you do when no one's watching. Elijah.
Right.
And currently, you're being watched right now. So what are you gonna do?
So I better do the right thing, or else everyone will hate me. Well, no, it doesn't matter.
What you do.
So I can do anything I want right now. It doesn't matter.
If somebody's watching you,
the good one.
If somebody's watching you, you could be a piece of shit. But as long as nobody's watching you, you have to be good in order to have good character.
That's right. That's true.
That's definitely the thing.
I think that's what they were trying to say.
That's exactly what the saying was trying to say. So what are you gonna what are you gonna do?
Comatose? No, what?
Or know everything, can't communicate.
Know everything but can't communicate.
Yep, you're gonna. So what would like? I'd imagine at a certain point, you would get so frustrated and you probably end up killing yourself.
Well, no, I think I could probably.
Why you hear that on
my life?
Why?
If you could,
you weren't yawning at all until we started the podcast.
I don't know, man.
All right, continue.
I feel. What was I saying? I feel like
Dude, I don't know.
I would be able to develop a system with the people I'm
like
closest
a Ouija
to.
board, like you could point at letters.
No, well, not. I feel like that would count as communication,
like
but I think I think I would be able to kind of maybe a facial expression type thing. I mean, that's just what communicating emotions
what
is,
if,
but like a more specific version.
What
of
if
that?
Like nobody realized? They just thought you were kind of dumb and mentally retarded, and then like right when you're 80, like your great granddaughter, not 80 great granddaughter, your granddaughter comes to you and like says, "Can you help me with my problem?" They're like, "Honey, he can't do it." And then he's like, "You're in a wheelchair, you're decrepit, you're shitting yourself." And she's like, "What's the answer?" And it's like some complicated calculus because in the future every kid
knows calculus.
And then and you're like, your eyes open wide. You're like, "This is my time." And you know the answer. And she's like, is it the left one or the right one? And you're like, and then you can finally look left. You can point to the left one.
You point to the left and then you die instantly, and also it was the wrong answer.
No, it's the right answer, but it's like, honey, don't, like the mother of the child's like, honey, grandpa's kind of old, and I don't know if you want to take his answer. It's like, I don't know, that's the answer I got. Let's just say something. Whatever he chooses is probably wrong, and you're like, a tear comes down your face.
Tears coming down my face,
and you're like, and then
my last breaths were taken hearing that.
And your last breath is like, I was right. Yeah,
I'm a calculus. Yeah.
And you die.
Except I know
so
that would never.
So if you chose that would be your life, or if you chose the other one, you'd just be in a coma for
dying old, surrounded by people I love. Sounds great, Travis.
God damn it! Found the loophole. God damn it. So is that what you? I
would probably do that one. Yeah, the comatose one actually is kind of appealing though. It's just that like fuck that.
I mean, so if someone's in a coma, I mean, obviously we can't answer this, but if someone's in a coma and they're just sleeping, right? Kind of, or
there's
brain activity. It depends on the type of coma. If you're like a medically induced coma, there's still like the normal amount of brain activity.
Oh, I don't even know. Yeah, I guess I didn't even consider that.
But like, it's just like a anesthetic, permanent.
Like
anesthetic.
I've heard completely different things from different accounts.
That's so
like some people said, oh yeah, it's just I was just vividly dreaming the whole time until I woke up. Some people are like, oh, I could feel everything, I could hear everything.
That's kind of scary.
I was basically just there, but I couldn't move or speak or anything. And then some people were like, oh yeah, it's just like it basically just felt like nothing. Like nothing was happening.
2 years went by. I just went to sleep and woke back up in 2 years. I feel like.
So how is that? How are the accounts so varied?
I think the account is so varied because it's like when you go to sleep, right? You sometimes don't dream at all, or you sometimes remember the dream you had, but 90% of the time the dream you remember is the last dream you had.
Right.
So I think that these people who are experiencing vivid memories and all this shit is like the people who don't remember anything still experienced all that. They just forgot. They just don't remember. And then the people who do remember it just by some weird like REM cycle or some like, synapses like connection thing that they remembered that connection when they woke up. And then I think that's kind of crazy.
Bonkers.
So what would you choose? What would I choose?
I thought we already
what would I choose?
Decided.
I know you chose
the non-coma one.
The non-coma one? Elijah, I would choose the coma one because
all right, Travis, hold on. You have to be judged when no one else is watching. So let me look away. I'll take my headphones off. You just whisper your option into the mic. Okay, I'll look away. No one's watching.
I would totally do the know everything and then die and then live happily with everyone else. And I would help my granddaughter with her problems.
All right, yeah, we're good.
Did you choose the right one?
I thought I chose that.
Nice. You chose the one that was going to help everyone else, right?
Yeah. I totally chose that one.
Okay, then we're good to we're good to go. GTG.
I hope you enjoy this podcast because right now
G2G.
Ah!
You fucking idiots.
Because this is the end of the podcast.
It's the end. I hope you enjoyed this podcast because it's the end.
Because it's the end.
But actually, that actually kind of does make sense because I do hope you enjoyed this podcast and it's the end. Thank you everyone for listening.
Wow.
A couple things I'd like to mention is just, and this is just like off the top of my head, we are on Twitter. We're also on Facebook. We're also on YouTube.
We're actually streaming. We're streaming this episode live on Twitch at twitch.tv/.
We're also on Twitch, I suppose.
I guess we are now.
And we're also on Instagram. If you'd like to follow us on any of there, or Collision Shack on all of those, or if you'd like to follow me or Travis on Twitter, it's Travis at Travis Flesher and me at Elijah Joseph M. That's Joseph with an F. If you have a would you rather that you'd like to send in, or maybe you just want to fucking drop us a line, let us know how you're doing, ask us how we're doing.
Just want to fuck us.
Maybe you just want to fuck us. Go ahead, send us a message at collisionshak.com/message. But why do you even do that? Just go to collisionshak.com and navigate the beautiful website that's there.
Yep.
This is sort of, I'm going to try to double this one. Very first one. If you like the show, please rate it. It helps.
Yes.
It helps immeasurably if you give us 5-star ratings. If you give us 4-star ratings, that's pretty good too. If you give us a 3-star rating, what the fuck are you doing? Just
Honestly?
kidding. If we deserved a 3-star rating, then give us the 3-star rating.
Give us a 3-star rating.
If you give us a 2-star rating, you're a dick. Okay, so
1-star
also
rating?
the other one, 1-star rating.
All right.
The other one is please,
Bold.
if you did actually somehow enjoy this content to a point where you're thinking, "Fuck me, I just need more," then please go to patreon.com and find us somehow.
I think it's patreon.com/Collision Shack.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
Try that. If it doesn't work, then just find us somehow on
or
there.
go to our website and click
or go
the
to our
link.
website and click the link to Patreon.
Yeah,
it's $1. For $1, you're gonna get so much, including the biggest thing is that we do a 30-minute or so after show after we're done with this podcast.
Emphasis
that is sort
on
of
or so.
That is a sort of more stripped down version of this, just kind of where we're chilling.
You know, we took a week break on this podcast, and I feel like this is a weird warm up podcast because we didn't stick strictly to our guidelines. We got off topic.
Yeah, but
we didn't stick to
but
comedy.
But we were laughing.
Did we? Did we laugh?
We laughed a lot.
We laughed. We cried. We came. We went in comas. What else do you want from us? You want us to stop? Man. Oh, jeez.
It was Are
you still
stop.
listening to this right now? You haven't clicked off and just started watching the next YouTube video or the next podcast? You're just still with us right now? Like, my question is, like, why? Of all the things you could be doing, like, you could be doing something else, or you could be, clicking on to the next one. So you're still here. Why?
Thank you to Dave Shemka and the Screaming Eagles for the use of our theme song, Do, 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 Do. It's a great song. Great guy. Maybe I've never met him. Anyway, thank you, everyone.
Elijah, shake my hand. I need this. Shake my hand. We're on video. There we are.